I know you'll never fail. I want all of you, you'll never change. Your love won't let me down. Love won't let me. Dear God, thank you so much that you've allowed us to be here tonight. That we're able to gather all in one place and worship you and only you. Please help us learn something more about you tonight. In Jesus' name, amen.
This is so sad. There's just like nobody. Honestly, I think it's because right before I left to do worship, Lane, wherever he is, started a dance off right here. You won? What was your move? Do your move that showed you that you won. Do a dance move that you think would win now. Wait, okay, actually, Lane, just reenact this dance move you guys did. Let's see who's gonna win, okay? Because that's honestly what happened. All right, Lane, you go first. Okay, everybody watch Lane. No music, just go. Sick. Okay. Tight. That was legit. Okay, Brody, your turn. Oh, he needs room. Dude, I'm waiting for you. Oh, count you down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Whoa! Whoa! Okay, who won, guys? Was it Lane? Was it Brody? All right, dude. All right, respect. Shake hands, say good game, and then good stuff, guys. I love that. Well, that's just what happened. I didn't know what was happening there. Guys, how are we doing, though? We good? Thumbs up every week. Are we thumbs up, thumbs down? Where are we at? Most people-ish. Okay, good. That's not good. I'm so sorry, dude. Help him out. He's like this right now. Help him out. No, not Derek, the other guy. Well, guys, so before we start and get into this, I want you to know I'm very excited for summer. I think you probably are too. No school, get to hang out with your friends, all that stuff. And I was talking with Jeremy and some of the other team people, and we've got some seriously sweet stuff planned for summer, okay? So make sure you guys are getting the little magnets. They're all over the place because you guys just throw them wherever you put them, I guess. But grab a magnet so you guys can know when and where we're doing stuff during the summer because it's going to be awesome. You do not want to miss anything, okay? Sound good? Cool beans? You're supposed to say cool beans. Cool beans. That's better. We'll work on it. It's okay. We'll work on it. All right. So we're starting a new series here tonight, guys. We had a few weeks of weirdness because of local. Local was awesome. But we're going to get into a series this week called Movement, okay? Movement, right? And I don't know if you know this, but you probably do. A movement is when a group of people who believe in the same sort of thing have a common goal, right? They're doing something together to reach a goal, right? They're moving towards this goal that they all want to see happen, right? And so that's what we're starting this about, okay? This movement is what we're going to get into, all right? I'm going to tell you about a movement I've been a part of in the past in my life, and I'm actually still part of it, which is kind of cool, okay? So when I was a freshman in college, there was no fraternities on campus, okay? There wasn't a single fraternity on campus. I know, no frat boys, it's all good. So, I decided when I got there as a freshman, I was gonna start a fraternity. And so I got on campus, I had my roommates, and I had a couple other like really close friends. And so I said, hey guys, you wanna get on board with this? You wanna start this fraternity with me? And they're like, yeah, let's do it. And I said, okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go around, find other dudes that we wanna hang out with, right? Other believers that love hanging out with each other, wanna get to know each other more, wanna play intramurals together, wanna go on crazy, weird adventures. We just wanna hang out and have this awesome community. So they were like, all right, deal, we'll do it. And so what happened at the end of my freshman year, this is what happened. I have a picture of the first picture we took together. This is the first picture of Beta Gamma Theta, okay? That's me on the far left. I was the president and the founder, which is super cool. This is the vice president, my roommate in college, Jared. Germ is middle row, second to the left, like right here. Sitting down, the behind the sitting down, it's middle row. So yeah, and it was awesome. So there's 19 guys in that picture. Instantly, we became the largest fraternity on campus, right? There was not another one on campus. We were already the dudes on campus, and it was awesome. And the coolest thing about it is that I don't go to school there anymore, and it's still going. The betas are still going. I don't even have to do it anymore, right? It was really cool. It's a really cool thing because it's the same thing that I got to start with my roommates is the same thing that's happening. These dudes just love hanging out with each other, love getting to know Jesus, and love doing adventure in life together. It's still happening today. They go on service projects. It's super cool. It's exactly what I wanted to see happen. That was a movement I got to be a part of. The movement of the betas, right? But there's also another movement I've been a part of. Shh, stick with me here. I've been part of a lot of movements, but this one I'm super proud of too, even more so than the betas, is the movement of following Jesus, right? That's why we're here. We're in a movement following Jesus, right? What Jesus started was a movement, and we get to be part of it, right? Shh. So this movement that Jesus started was about bringing good to the world. That's what Jesus came to do, to bring good to the world. And he did it a lot of different ways, but the main way he did it is by serving others. That's what we're going to talk about in this movement series, serving others. Serving others is the way Jesus made moves. It's the reason that things happened and why we still read about it now. Because that movement that Jesus started to bring good by serving others changed the world. And so that's what we're going to do, talk about serving others. And I know that serving is kind of a hard thing to always understand or do, right? I'm too busy. I can't commit to that. I have practice. I have school. I can't get a ride. I don't have time. I've tried it a few times. It was cool, but it's not really the same anymore. Right? I don't know where to start. Serving is hard to do. To constantly be serving is hard to do. But Jesus did it, and he showed us how to do it. And so we're going to look at a story of Jesus showing us how he served others. What it looks like to be part of that movement of following Jesus, and inside that movement, serving others. Okay? So while Jesus was on earth, he did a lot of cool things, right? But some of the greatest things he did was serving the people around him. We're going to look at one story in John, okay? John, we've heard of him. I've told you about him. He's a close friend of Jesus. He's a disciple of Jesus. He's one of Jesus's closest crew, okay? He's tight with Jesus, okay? And so right before Jesus is going into Jerusalem to be killed on the cross and rose to the dead, right? This is happening before that. Jesus is with his disciples at John's, okay? At John's house. And they're in there about to have a meal. And Jesus does something to show his disciples what serving others is like. Okay? So the first verse in John, okay, it says, "So he got up from the table, took off his robe and wrapped a towel around his waist and poured water into the basin," okay? "And then he began to wash the disciples' feet, drying them with the towel he had around him." So here in this part of the story, we see that Jesus literally just gets to the house and he starts to wash his disciples' feet. The reason he washes his disciples' feet is because then washing people's feet was kind of like the lowest thing you could do. Like even servants were above washing people's feet. Washing somebody's feet back then was like the lowest of the low thing to do. Because back then they didn't wear shoes and socks like us or have jeans to cover mud and rain and waterproof this or anything like that. They wore sandals and their feet, right? They were walking around in dust, dirt, mud, water, whatever. Their feet were nasty most of the time. We could go barefoot for a day and be better off than they were 5 minutes walking. Their feet were nasty. And so nobody wanted to do the wash your feet job. But Jesus' first instinct was, I'm going to show them how to serve. I'm going to show them what it means to serve. And I'm going to show them like this. I'm going to wash their feet. Right? And so dinner happens, and at the end of dinner, this is what it says, okay? It says, "Since I, your Lord and teacher, have washed your feet, you ought to wash each other's feet. I have given you an example to follow. Do as I have done to you." This is the example Jesus was giving us. The example of, I don't have to do it, but I'm going to show you how. Jesus didn't have to wash their feet. Somebody would have. But Jesus was going to be the guy that says, this is how you do it. And if there's anything in the Bible, when Jesus says this is the right way to do it, man, people listen. Lives change. And what's also cool about this last verse is that he's literally saying to us, do it like I have done it to you. I showed you the way, now it's your turn. Jesus is inviting us to be in this movement of serving others. Right? And even if, I'll say this, even if you're not, haven't accepted Jesus into your heart, he's still inviting you to serve others, to bring good to the world by serving others. And serving simple, right? It's I'm going to help someone else for their benefit. It's for them, not for anything else, but for them. I'm going to serve for them. That's the movement Jesus created. That's the movement Jesus started. I want people to bring good to the world by serving others. And we're invited to be part of it, just like this verse says, do as I have done to you. Right? The thing is, though, serving's hard. I know it is. I'm bad at serving others. I'm bad at it, right? It's hard to do. To look for things and needs and opportunities and being like, I don't want to. I don't have the time. Next time. I'll do it next time I see it, right? That's what we do when we see a need or a serving opportunity. We kind of go, but it doesn't help me, right? There's something to be said about this story, though. Jesus didn't have to do it. He didn't have to do it, right? So for us tonight, what I'm asking you to do to take home, this is where we get to start applying this into our lives, where you get to take it home and say, this is where I can serve, is to do something you don't have to do. Do something you don't have to do. Somebody might do it, but you can do it. Do something you don't have to do. And how do you do that? There's a lot of ways to do that, but we're going to do two different things. These are the two things you can do when you're doing something you don't have to do. Find a need or an opportunity to serve someone else. Just see it. Just see it. Find a need or an opportunity to serve someone else. That's the first thing you can do. Just see it. Second thing is complete it. Follow through. Finish it. Meet that need. You've seen it. You know it's there. Now do it. It's a big ask, right? It's a big thing to do. It takes a lot of courage. It takes a lot of gut just to say, all right, I'm going to stick my neck out there and do it. But I believe you can. And so this series actually worked out so perfect because this Sunday is Mother's Day. If you don't know, I'm warning you right now. It's Mother's Day on Sunday, so you better tell your mom you love them, okay? If Mother's Day is on Sunday, that means from right now, you have 4 days before Sunday happens. Right now, you have 4 days to do two things. Find a need or an opportunity to serve your mother. Your mom's probably dealing with a lot of things. If you have a sibling, double it. If you have more than one sibling, off the charts. Your moms do a lot of things, right? They need help sometimes. You have 2 days from right now. This is what I'm asking you, challenging you to do right now. You have 2 days to just observe, just look, take in what your mom does for you. Find a gap at dinner table, dishes, walking the dog, helping siblings get into the car to get to practice. Find a gap. Your mom needs help, okay? And then those second 2 days, Saturday and Sunday, do it. Pick one thing. I'm going to be the dish guy duty all Mother's Day. I'm going to take the dog on a walk. I'm going to pick up all the crap that he leaves around. Find the need your mom has. Meet it. Because when we do that, when we bring good into the world, your mom's going to love you, but you're also going to bring good into the world. And that's what Jesus started when he became a human, the movement of doing good. And that's the movement we get to be a part of. Amen? All right, let's pray. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for today, and thank you for silly games and nice weather and awesome worship, God. I just ask that you show up in a way that we have never seen you. Show us an opportunity to serve somebody. Make us believe that we can do it. Make us stronger to serve others and bring good into the world. Find a need and meet it. Amen.
Come on, sing this out. There's a table that you prepared for me in the presence of my enemies. It's your body and your blood you shed for me. This is how I fight my battle. There's a table
All right, we're going to jump into our powwows, guys. Remember, you are loved. You're loved and prayed for, and you're accepted here just the way you are.